everyone, and welcome back to the channel. In this channel, like you know, we put out videos to small businesses as a free resource to grow their businesses. Apex has decided to put out these videos so that you have credible, useful information at your fingertips, which will hopefully help you grow your business and increase your market positioning. So today's video, we are going to focus on something called the 80-20 principle, which is also known as the Pareto Principle. The Pareto Principle was founded by a philosopher who was also an economist in Italy in 1948. The Pareto Principle shows us the imbalance in input and output ratios. One thing I've noticed about my audience is that they like short, concise videos and where we get to the point and tell you what you need. So I'm just going to give you the crux of the matter. So let's just get straight into it. For small businesses, the Pareto Principle tells us that 80% of our output comes from 20% of our input. So how does that affect you as a small business, and what does this actually mean for you? Businesses are continuously trying to add more products and increase their scope of work. What the Pareto Principle tells us is to investigate our business to have a more strategic approach instead of a more laborious one. So questions to ask yourself to make the Pareto Principle work for you. The first question would be, who are the 20% of your customers that give you the most money? So let's go to question number one. Which customers are responsible for 80% of your income? Once you've listed those customers, it's now going to tell you how many key accounts you have. The way to establish this is to categorize your customers in order of monetary input. It may not always work out to 20%, but you'd find that it's quite in keeping with the principle. So it would just give you an overview of which core customers are responsible for generating the bulk of your income. So perhaps you just have 3 businesses that make up to 20% of your key accounts. That's very important insight, because what it tells you is if one of those 3 customers leave, it's going to impact your business in a severe financial way. And the decision to make around that type of insight is you've got to increase the number of clients or customers that your business has in order to balance out that uneven ratio. The more clients you have, the more clients begin to make up that 20% of the customers that give you the majority of your sales. If you are just dependent on 3 clients or 2 clients that give you the majority of your sales in a month, if you lose that client, what's going to happen? So there's a client of mine that always got government tenders. He made a lot of money. He made a lot of money very quickly and over a long period of time, for almost 25 years, until the government changed their game and changed their approach. And that left him in a very critical position because he found that he was no longer the preferred supplier for those tenders, and he very quickly had to liquidate his business. This is because we bank on specific customers. We see that the income is great, we bank on them, but we don't really know how long that gravy train is going to last, which is why it's so important to conduct the Pareto analysis on your business, no matter how small it is, and find ways to increase your clientele so you never put in that situation. The second question to ask yourself is, which products or which services are responsible for the majority of your income? Once you've established which products or services are responsible for that 80% of your income, you can then work on those products. Instead of constantly looking at new products and services to offer your clients, take the 20% that's really working out for you and find ways to enhance it, to refine it, to offer better service delivery on it, and to also perhaps market those products and services better, which will obviously fetch you a higher return. It's very important to take care of the goose that lays the golden egg. When you do the mathematics and you list out your products and services and understand where your money is coming from, you realize that it's not just one product or service. It would consist of at least 3 or 4 products or services that are responsible for 80% of your business's income. On the same point, it's very important to look at services and products that have potential to fetch the type of return that you'd like, and to nurture and grow those secondary products and services so that over time they form fall into that 20% category as well. And the third question is, which 20% of your tasks give you 80% of your outcomes? So in a day, a lot of you probably have a to-do list or have certain tasks that you conduct on a daily basis. Take a step back and look at what's working for you. Where are you wasting time? For example, there was a client of mine who spent a lot of time generating morning reports. The morning reports were electronic, they didn't have to be filled out manually, so it seemed quite easy to do. Now, getting this morning report done by each of your key account managers, eventually somebody has to sit with him and go through each report, and we realized that the person responsible for going through the reports didn't have the time to go through the reports. These morning reports were being done, being submitted. It was then sent to one person who had to read those reports and come up with conclusions. The person to read the report found it a struggle to actually compile everything and read it. It was actually very time consuming and non-productive in the long run. So what we did was we changed it to a morning meeting, which was live, and everybody signed in via Skype and had a morning meeting. And we found that because things were instant and everything was live, it took up 15 to 20 minutes of everybody's time. Everyone got the same message, and there was no reason to make time in the day to sit down and go through reporting. So it's very critical that you compile a list of your predominant tasks in the day and understand what's stealing your time, what can be optimized, and which 20% of the tasks that you conduct on a daily basis are giving you 80% of your outcomes. Once you've identified that 20% of your tasks, look at ways to optimize it so it serves you better. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate all the subscriptions so far. I appreciate all the emails and the WhatsApp messages and all the love and appreciation that you guys send out. And I'm glad to hear that the videos are actually helping a few businesses pick up pace and increase their market positioning. Over videos to come, I'd like to speak a little bit more about how Facebook businesses and small businesses can actually increase the number of sales that they're making. All the best, and do drop me an email if you'd like my business to help you conduct a Pareto analysis on your company. Take care, God bless, and have a good evening.